Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's CG Build, and welcome back to another video. So we got a good one, okay? I mean, it sounds good. So it is new technically, but it's still old at the same time. We're gonna be talking about the Bakeneko65, but this is the new texture way. It's a whole new feel, and it does make for a different sound profile. So it's pretty interesting, especially because, I mean, the Bakeneko65 for a while now has been like a really go-to budget board for a lot of people. Coming out with that CNC version that I did a video on, you can go check that out if you would like. That was the more expensive version of that, but this is pretty good as well. So the one we're going to be looking at today is the flashy black one. Like, that's what it's called, like the name. And pretty much what it is it has some glitter added to the texture. I will say it's unique. Most keyboards, unless you do it yourself, is not this glittery. And it looks cool, you know? I mean, you can't deny it, dude. I mean, it's hard to see because it's like not a lot of light, ISO is low, but it pops. It's a good color. They also have a flashy gray one as well, if that's more your style. So this one for the weight option is the silicone version. Everything's subjective, I know. Sorry, don't kill me. So they have a lot more new finishes as well. They have the what is it called? The next gen one, which looks cool. I don't have that one, of course. I have the flash one, which, like I said, literally it says that it adds a sparkle effect by adding glitter with what it's made with. And you also got pearl. Well, that's cool. Dude, hey, there's a lot of different variants for this. I think it's cool that they're even making more for. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the Bakeneko series is like really good. And it's like affordable. Like, this thing comes in at $150. Like, if this is good, you get everything. I mean, besides keycaps and switches, of course. I mean, it's not everything then. I don't know why I said everything. So, like you see, you get a good carrying case, just like all the other ones. And inside, you have it wrapped up with the keyboard, and that's cool. It's always like that, nothing new. Then in the zipper part, you have everything that is, like, important. You have the PCB, which does look good, and because my other video, my dream PC build, I actually had to Dremel the other one. It's nice to know that now I have another one. Might have to start dremeling. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. That was enough stress for that video. Dude, they got some sick colors, dude. Like that green. Ooh, that's kind of hard, bro. Now, also inside, along with the PCB, you get the plate. It is an FR4 plate, which, I mean, just like the other ones, it's good. I do like it. You also get the daughter board and everything to make it like function for the USB Type-C port. So once again, I'm not gonna keep talking about like this is some new thing, because I mean, it's not too new. Of course, the case is, so I'm gonna talk about that more. So speaking of the case, once again, it is really nice. Has a decent texture to it. I was surprised by it. Like, it feels like it's a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear it. Feels more heavy duty, like it's been through it, you know what I mean? Like it's been through some shit, but it's like it doesn't look like that. Like this, I mean, it looks good, just like that little bit of texture. It looks nice, man. Y'all really do fuck with this keycap set heavy. I know y'all do. It's like you feel that texture on like keycaps. It's kind of like that, but like slightly more aggressive. That's like the best way I can put it. Of course, like the normal build, you have everything. Like, it looks really solid, good clean edges. The Kaneke's logo on the back looks really good. And this sparkle one with this flash series, it's nice. I like it. Now, of course, you know, I mean, you're seeing it right here. I'm gonna do a build with it. And yes, I used the keycaps from the cheese board, which was the video right before this one. I wanted to use them again because it's black. I mean, it just looks like good with it. Anyway, hey, no spoilers here, even though you're looking. Things are rough here. So now that we're done looking at the case and we acknowledge that it does look pretty good, now we're going to go ahead and start building this thing. So this is Gummy O-ring, just like the other Bakeneko65. I actually didn't go, I used it in the clips, but I actually didn't go with it. I actually used mine from the other one because I think that's a 60A. Dude, I could be so wrong. I'm such a bad YouTuber. What am I doing here? I used that one from that build because I like how that sound profile is better. So I did not use the one that came with it, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, moving on to like the switches that we're going to be using, Kaneke's, like I've already said, sent me a lot of stuff, and these are some really nice switches, man. The Gateron X switches, link in the description, just like everything will be. Now, these are a linear switch, and they're pretty good. Of course, with Gummy O-ring boards, it's usually going to sound more clacky than anything, just because that's just how the mounting style is. And I was doing some tests beforehand. I was like, do I need to lube them? Because it would be great if I didn't. I do. Here's like a little comparison of like not lubed and lubed. It's very obvious. So I had to lube switches, and I actually had my girlfriend to help me doing that, and she helped me with no hesitation. She was like, "You want me to help? Yeah, let's do it." She wanted me to shout her out because she was kind of upset that she offered to do that. And she did do a pretty good job. Like, for the most part, she applied a lot of the lube. And it sounds weird out of context if you didn't know. Anyways, she did a really good job. Now, the lube we used is Krytox 205 Grade 0 from Kinetic Labs. After lubing all of these switches, now we're going to go ahead and put them into the plate. Now, what I like to do is I like to put a couple into the plate, just like the edges and the corners, and like one in like the center and like top and bottom. And I like to put it into the plate. It's way easier if you do it that way. I'm not saying it's the best. That's what I do. Note to self, put the stabilizers in, dude. We're going to talk about them in a second. Put them in first. Don't do what I did in this clip, because then I had to rip it apart and like put the stabs in. Anyways, just make sure to put the stabs in first. Speaking of stabs, we are going to be modding them and doing them because they do come separate and all separated, and you have to make them yourself, I do like that. The only thing I don't like is that they're not clipped. I hate that they don't come clipped, dude. These are cherry stabilizers, and nothing wrong with them. I mean, they do turn out pretty good. But because I needed to clip them, just made this process a little bit harder, which all good. Enjoy the process. If you do as many keyboards as I do, it's hard. It's hard. So the stabs, I also used Krytox 205 Grade 0 and then put them all together, popped it into the board, and now this is what you should have done. And now you can put all the switches in. Now that all these switches are in, it's time to put the Gummy O-ring all the way around. Now, before I go ahead and I put this whole thing together, I wanted to put the CG mod in here. Just one layer though. I know I did only one. I took out the two. I did two at first, okay? And it wouldn't fit in there right, which I thought I got some like really thin medical wraps, like so it could like fit in there, but like it really did not fit at all. Even though it didn't look like it was a lot, it was. So what the CG mod is, it's my mod. I made it. Yeah, what's up? I've actually seen like 2 or 3 people do my mod in like shorts or whatever it is. I think that's so cool, dude. I'm not saying it's the best mod editor. I mean, it's very situational, but it's so cool to see like people are like using something that I selfishly named CG mod. So what you do for the CG mod is you get some medical wrap and you put in there, cut it to size. You're good. Just lay it in there just so it makes it to where it's not as hollow or pingy. But with this material of this board, because it's not straight up aluminum and there's a texture to it, it is already better than like a normal like this. You know what I mean? Like my parallel sequence board, that one, I like that sound profile and it's really pingy. So I put like one layer in there as well, and it got rid of a lot of it. But with this one, there wasn't a lot of that pingy, but there was hollow. So it did help with that. Plus the silicone weight does help. Now that's pretty much it. You go ahead and pop it in, and how you do that as well is you get it where this little piece is. Oh God, I'm hitting everything. I'm hitting my mic. I'm gonna break this one like I broke the last one, even though I didn't break it. Really upset at that. They just kind of fell apart on me. Anyways, get this part and you just slide it in. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just slide it, push down, push, and it's there. But yeah, that's it. You got the full build. Now the only thing left to do is the keycaps. With the keycaps, I went ahead and took them from the cheese board. Yes, I know. But I thought it would look really good with this, like the purple, black, with the black board. Like I mean, I'm right. You can't even tell me I'm wrong. This looks so good. Like, dude, Canon Keys does such a great job with their legends, man. They just look so good. And this set, which is the Esper set, so unique, so good looking. Dude, I love this. I love this set. I'm gonna be honest, this might be my main board for a little bit. I like the sound profile. I usually like more muted. What is the word? I guess just deeper thought. This is more of like that clacky sound, and I like it, dude. It's growing on me. But these switches are so nice, dude. And these keycaps real smooth. I mean, they're so good. I love these things. But yeah, this is it. They really nice legends, really good everything. I love this whole build. It's, like I said, probably going to be using this as like my main board for a while. But yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and hear that sound test. Dude, it sounds so good. That's so good, man. Like, I just can't help it. It's so good. The stabs, yes, you could probably get some more stabs, like the TX stabs. I forgot what people were telling me in my last video. You can get those, and those are like better of what everyone was saying. And if anything, I feel like I didn't do as much work with these stabs. I feel like the other ones I worked like really hard on, and they ended up being like not good or not as good. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the whole build, dude. I love these new boards, especially that green one, dude, or in the pearl. They all look good. This one looks super clean. I think it was like a perfect keycap set to go with this. I mean, it's black. A lot of colors will go good with it, but you get what I'm saying. I think like black and purple with the white, dude, it just looks so good. Let me know what you think. Do you like this combo? What kind of build would you do? But yeah, thank you, Candy Keys, for sending me all this stuff, and I hopefully you enjoyed as well, because I know I did. Such a good looking color, bro. It's like a subtle flex. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.